I'm back. You hear the dog over here eating her food. Wait for everybody to get in here, and we'll start it. What's up, Chris? You were most definitely first. Who's well, Chris? If nobody comes in here, it looks like it's a one-on-one conversation. It looks really interesting. Of course, I haven't had one yet. They're not back, or they're not on the market yet. What's up, Jaffa? Uh, but I'd like to get my hands on one. I probably will at some point in time. They look like they look like they could be a really good RTA. And if it's anything, the quality of the original, get it to focus here. If it's anything of the quality of the original profile RDA, it'll be awesome. And if you can use the next mesh ORF strips, that'll be great. I love RDAs and RTAs too. I don't use them like I used to. I'm mainly a pod guy, but I don't know. There was always something to me about building your own coil. Just it was satisfying. Got a dog back here begging for attention. Who's got the next question, guys? That's a lot of smaller systems, Jaffa. What up, Josh? Cool building's not that bad as long as you do it responsibly. I always recommend whenever you're first starting out, start building on a regulated device because a lot less can go wrong in that situation. Oh, speaking of cool building, I got something to show you guys. So, this is called the Polymer. If I can get the box put back together. This is from Ambition Mods. And it's a cool building jig. So in this end, you have all of your coiling rods. And then in this end, get that put back together, you have all of your screwdriver heads slash Allen's. Uh, really nice little all-in-one building tool. And I will be doing a video on this at some point in the near future. I just want to use it a little bit more, become um, a little bit more versed at it before I do. Oh, alright. So let me get back to the questions here. Give me just a second. Jaffa said he sold all his big stuff and kept one of each. It says he owns one more mech, one regulated, one RDA, one RTA, one semi-regulated, one stab wood, and sold over 50 devices. It's not a bad idea if you're not going to use them. What do you think about tanks or RDAs? Which is better? It depends on what you're using it for. If you just want the best flavor, RDAs are always going to be the best. But if you want convenience and flavor, I'd recommend something like the Firelink Mesh Pro. That tank is awesome. Slap a like on the video. That always helps. Obi-Wan Kenobi, what's up? What's up, Ryan? Thank you guys for liking the video. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. I know I'm not on here near as much as I used to be. But give me a follow on Instagram. Or I'm going to start doing more live videos on there. It's a lot more fun because I can actually, for one, I can pull other people from the industry into the video without having to be in the same place. But for two, I can also pull you guys into the video and have a one-on-one conversation with one of you guys. It's a lot of fun. Any good news about? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about, Bo. We're fighting a bit of a battle in the state that I'm from right now. They are, well, I shouldn't say they. One senator is trying to push regulation. He's tried it in several different forms. They're trying to push it to where the legal age of tobacco purchase or just vaping purchase, he's literally done it both ways, is 21 instead of 18 in the state of Kentucky. He, one form, it was across the board all tobacco products. And then in another form, he tried to raise the legal age just on vaping and leave tobacco at 18, which is a whole new brand of stupid. Wait a minute. Let me take that back. A whole new brand of ignorance. And what makes it worse is Juul and Altria were actually in the state capitol trying to push through that regulation. It failed so far, but he's got one more push at it. What do you think about where they're trying to ban flavors at the end of? Oh, I don't know. I have not heard anything about it. I mean, I'm not for banning flavors, but I haven't heard anything about that one. I like to do my research on it. Thank you, Jaffa. But yeah, it's been interesting to say the least. Uh, and of course, you know, the good people over at the KSFA are fighting it tooth and nail. Thanks to them, it has not succeeded, and I don't think that it'll succeed, but it's always worrisome, especially when you work in a vape shop. Yeah, actually, I think West Virginia is probably going to end up passing, from what I've been told. Uh, I don't know what the difference is over there. I don't know if it's. I don't know if you guys don't have the coordination that we've had so far with as far as the smoke free organization goes. But I have been told that it looks likely that West Virginia will pass the over 21. They're not the only ones either. I mean, there are other places that have tobacco 21 laws in place. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm hoping they don't. I'm hoping they. Yeah, I know. It's all picking and choosing, and it doesn't matter where you are. That's just the way it is. For some reason, though, there are politicians here in the states that really doesn't like the vape industry. Thankfully, so far they've been a minority, but you never know. Um, and as many of you guys have heard, I'm sure, Scott Gottlieb, the leader of the FDA or commissioner of the FDA, has resigned his position. So we might have a whole new person to fight. They may put somebody in there who's for it. We don't know. Yeah, I seen something earlier today that something about a usage tax in the United States for vaping. I don't know what that means. I've not really looked into it yet because, like I said, it's still new, it's still developing. We don't know if it's going to happen, but it's definitely something I'm going to have to look into. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. You guys were extremely resilient whenever it came to the uh, no nicotine in bottles bigger than 10 mils. Yep. It'll all be DIY before it's all said and done with. I think the only way that they could actually completely do away with vaping is to do away with the nicotine. And I don't know if they'll do that or not. Keyboard clean. Oh, that's funny. Oh, uh, oh Lord, what a day. Hopefully, I hope they always leave the loopholes in. Uh, but I'm hoping at some point we don't need the loopholes. I'm hoping at some point we can just beat all this back. But we'll see. Guys, there's not a whole lot of people on here. And in all honesty, I've got a couple other things I've got to get to. So I'm going to end this one here. And that may be the only way, Jaffa. I agree. But I'm going to leave this one here.